Hey everyone, I'm sitting here in the lobby of my hotel in Cusco, Peru, and I wanted to record some of my lessons learned while in Peru, and some of the lessons I learned while planning the trip that will hopefully help you if you plan to make the trek to Machu Picchu. And I also will have another vlog coming up about how much I spent in comparison to what you could spend when going to Machu Picchu and exploring Peru, so stay tuned for that vlog as well. And then I also will publish an adventure vlog of what I've done while here in Peru. So the first major thing is flight connections. So it all depends on where you're coming from. I came from Atlanta, Georgia, so I flew from Atlanta, USA to Miami to Bogota, Colombia, and then Bogota to Lima, then Lima to Cusco. So those are 3 different airlines I had to fly. First I flew Delta, then Avianca, and then LATAM. LATAM was a problem. I would suggest not flying with them, or if you do fly with them, have a way longer connection than we did upon entry to Lima. They closed their flight before they were supposed to, and we couldn't check in to the flight. We were in the middle of checking into our flight on LATAM, and they said, no, we're closing the flight. They closed it down. Didn't help us to do anything. And then we went to try to book the next flight out, which was at 3:50 a.m. the next morning, and LATAM's like, oh, we don't have any seats available. And we go online, we're like, we see seats available. I called my aunt, because of course the internet in Lima went out, whatever, it's a whole different story. Call my aunt in the US, she finds the same flight, we book it, but they wouldn't help at all. LATAM and the One World Alliance is terrible. Avoid them at all costs. So make sure you have a long enough connection if you're trying to do what we did. And the only reason why we did this is because when we were planning our trip, we were looking for times to Machu Picchu. And when we were going to buy tickets, we were going to buy tickets for our second day in the country. And when we went back, they sold out. This was months ago, like 3-4 months ago, they sold out for that day. So make sure when you're buying your tickets to Machu Picchu, buy them way in advance so you can go the day you want to go on. So we had to readjust our schedule and go the first day in Peru, which would have been a Friday. Saturday was what sold out. Sunday is when the Nationals go, so don't go that day. And Monday was our last day in Peru, so we didn't want to have to deal with all of that before flying back to the United States. So that's something you need to be aware of if you're planning to come here. It's a long trek to Machu Picchu from the US. I've already mentioned all the flights. And then once you make all the flights here, you have to hop on a train either in Peru, which is in Cusco, it's a train 30 minutes away from our hotel, or at Ollanta, or Ollantaytambo is the full name, and that's an hour and a half away from Cusco. You can also stay in hotels in Cusco, Ollanta, or in Machu Picchu, whatever is convenient for you. Just know you're going to have to make a trek whatever way you have to get there. It's just not easy to get to Machu Picchu, but upon getting there, it is amazing. It was incredible. I cannot explain how incredible the view is. Next note, altitude is real in Cusco. I went to a travel clinic before coming to Peru to get altitude medication. You just don't know how it may affect you. Everyone also recommends the coca leaves if you do get sick from altitude. It's a tea that you can make. Make sure you steam it, and it helps with your symptoms of altitude sickness. The travel clinic nurse said to me, if you have any symptoms, even if you think it's traveler's diarrhea, it may be the altitude. And the only way to get rid of altitude sickness is to descend. I haven't had any problems, but I'm also taking medication. The only time I noticed it is when I got off the plane for the first time here in Cusco. I'm like, oh, it's different. It's different here. Oh, and also they had me running in Machu Picchu, which is lower altitude than Cusco. So they had me running there, and I felt it. I'm like, oh, I run every day. I'm practicing for a half marathon, and I felt like I was going to die. But it's definitely worth the trek, the journey to see Machu Picchu. It is amazing how the Incas created this structure so many years ago and didn't have any of the equipment that we have today, and we think it's hard today. We're in a different part of the hemisphere, so it is winter right now compared to our summer in the US. I packed warmly, but Cusco is freezing. Like, they think it's warm here or something, because if it was this temperature back home, I would have on a full-on winter coat with boots. No. It was warm in Machu Picchu, decent in Lima, but it is cold in Cusco, especially at night, so definitely pack warmly. Before I finish my lessons learned video, I would like to show you the view of where I'm currently sitting at.